This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and you're listening to Arn. And of course, we couldn't do it without the Hall of Famer himself, the founder of the Four Horsemen, AA, Arn Anderson. Arn, how are you, man?
Top of the morning. I'm hearing some little birdies tell me you got some big news for me today.
Well, I'm super excited to reveal, as we did last week on social media, Kurt Angle is going to be joining our little family over at adfreeshows.com. It's going to be free for everyone out there on Sunday, February 7th. Yes, that is Super Sunday. It's going to drop at 6 a.m. So enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend and check out Kurt Angle's new podcast. Or you can cruise over to adfreeshows.com and not only hear the show, but see the show. We're doing video as well for Kurt over at adfreeshows.com. Our first topic is WrestleMania 19, his only WrestleMania main event. And of course, probably most famous for that botched shooting star press from Mr. Brock Lesnar. But Arn, you've been in the ring with all the greats, whether it's the Shawn Michaels or the Ric Flairs or the Ricky Steamboats. I know you didn't get a chance to wrestle Kurt, but he's got to be somewhere near the top of the list of all-time in-ring performers, right?
Well, he's at one, at the top of the list of just being special as an athlete. For me, if you even get a chance to try to get to the Olympics and you make it to that last level to where you're at the Olympic trials, you're special. To make it into the Olympics and actually be in competition in the Olympics, you're special. But to be a heavyweight amateur wrestler and win the Olympics puts you on a different place, not on the moon, but sitting on the sun, because apparently nothing phases you. That's that upper 1% of athletes that are special in all the world. And it's someone that we obviously hold, in high esteem. And Kurt's that guy, man. He's just special.
Well, we're glad to have him on the squad and look forward to a big run this year. It's going to start Super Sunday this Sunday. Anywhere you enjoy podcasts, go look for it. It's the Kurt Angle Show. That's what you want to look for in your device, the Kurt Angle Show. And again, it's live now, right now, at adfreeshows.com. But Jeremy wants to know, it's often said that professional wrestling was the first professional sport in Charlotte. Did you ever get to meet other stars of professional sports in the Queen City? I'm thinking of the Earnhardts, the Hornets, the Panthers, etc.
Yeah, Rick was a pretty hot commodity when the Hornets got to town. Some of the basketball players occasionally, Rick he had like 4 tickets or something, really premier tickets to the Hornets. That's when I first really got my respect level up for those guys. Seeing them on TV doesn't do them justice till you got a really good seat at a live game and you see how big and athletic these guys are and how they move up and down the court and the cardio involved and just basically the physical ability that those guys have. And some of the Hornets, we would stop by sometimes and have a drink somewhere, on their way home from it would be Rick, and he would set something up with a couple of the players or one of the players or something, and we would just stop by and have a drink with them or something. Of course, when Kevin Green came to the Panthers, that personalized it for a lot of us. He would, be kind enough to give us his family seats, and we would go to games and we would meet Kevin, maybe for about a dinner somewhere and after a game if time was permitting and schedule was permitting. So, we ran into some of those guys. The race car drivers you would always, run into in different places, restaurants and different places, and see them walking down the mall at Christmas time. And, I didn't recognize them all. Some I did, the ones that were getting all the press that were on TV. And, the guys would throw up their hand, hey, Forcer, hey, AA, da-da. And I would go, who is that? And, my son would go, that's Dale Jr., Dad. So I had some, encounters around Charlotte's not that big a city. And had some, nice encounters, all positive with some of the other athletes in town.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.